Hi my witchy friends, welcome back to my channel. Mystic Witch here. I wanted to do this video. I'm doing it from my room. I haven't been feeling too good, so I'm just going to do this video from my room today. So I wanted to go over some things for Yule / Christmas. I know Christmas is over, but Yule isn't. And some of the old traditions and some new traditions that I've introduced to my family to do, or at least one that I started doing this year. And this camera is a little crooked. I'm trying to be careful because my tripod thingy is kind of broken. I don't want it to flip off of here and my phone go flying somewhere. Okay, and I have some Yule gifts / Christmas gifts that I received that I would like to share with you as well, and maybe even we'll see how long this video will go, because I have limited storage on my phone right at the moment and I've been having issues with it, so it may cut out. So if it does, I apologize, but that's why, because of the storage. I try to get rid of some things to try to make more storage. I've even bought more storage, but it's still and that's the smoke from my incense. But it's still doing the same thing. I don't know why, but okay. So, and we may even do a tarot reading if we have time for the new year that's coming up. And, you know, Yule, talking about all that too. We're just going to put it all in one video if possible. I have my incense lit. And I have company too, so I'm trying not to be too loud. So, and I have a candle. It was actually one of my presents. I've never seen one this big. It's huge. I know they probably make bigger, but my boyfriend got me this big candle. My daughter helped him pick it out, I think. It's lavender. It smells wonderful, but it's huge and it will last for a while. My daughter made a joke and said that I won't need no more candles for a while, but I don't just use one scent or one herb type of candle. I make ones that have multiple herbs in it, or I buy different ones for different purposes. But lavender's a really good one. It's calming. I don't know, there's a lot of other things that I'm just not going to go over right now that it does, and is protective, of course, too. Okay, so first of all, I'll just go over the Yule stuff. Always remember before you, which we're not doing any spell or anything today, so you don't have to really do that, but like use your protections, do your protective prayers or incantations, and wear your protective crystals or whatever you do before you do a ritual or spell to be safe. And okay, so I meant to do this earlier, but I've been so busy during Christmas and doing, you know, also Yule and just everything. It's just been all over the place. I mean, family gatherings. It was nice, but it's been really busy. Plus, me and my boyfriend are trying to have a child. So, we have a procedure coming up in January, maybe. Well, I'm going to see if around that time or a little bit later so that we can make it possible. So, to add on to our family. Okay, so I wrote everything down so I wouldn't forget anything, hopefully. I'm sorry if it's too bright in here, or I don't know. Yule and Christmas, old traditions. I did put a bonus incantation that I wrote in here for the new year and for Yule, and you know, because it's bringing in new and just getting rid of the old and trying to. And then this, I didn't realize the incense was going to be that much in the way there. I'll move it over. The smoke coming up. Okay, so I have here, I think, how many did I write down? 7, plus the incantation for the new year, and you'll, you know, bringing in good things and hopefully getting rid of and putting everything bad behind us. Number 1, old tradition, and that people still do it now. It started as a pagan tradition, the burning of the Yule log. It's a large log burned in the hearth to symbolize the sun's return and provide warmth and light during the long dark winter, which started as a pagan tradition, but people since then, for like Christians and stuff, have adopted this tradition as well and done it for purposes like similar. Two, decorating with greenery like we always do, a tree, Christmas tree or Yule tree, wreaths, the evergreens are brought indoors to symbolize life, rebirth, and renewal originally. And so it's nice to know what the original meaning was. And I try to remember these things when I do my traditions as well, because they will, I feel like, you should have traditions and family traditions, but that, they need to be embedded and integrated into your culture and your family. So, and you need to know the purpose for it, to really respect it and do your best. Yeah. With the, respecting of your ancestors and also of your current situation with your family and stuff. So, okay. Number 3, feasting. Vikings would roast, like feasting the meal, like Christmas dinner, or, we have Thanksgiving dinner, but this is for Yule and Christmas. So, feasting, the Vikings would roast meats, eat grains, flatbreads, and drink mead, which I put on the side, mead, because some people don't know what that is. It's an alcoholic beverage made from fermented honey. But you can also make it with, I think it said, adding fruits and stuff into it as well. So, number 4, mulled wine, which is a warm spice drink. The fermented honey, you have water also mixed in with that for the mead. But the mulled wine, a warm spice drink that symbolized the sun's return for Yule and Christmas. I put it all together. I take traditions from both because I've been raised with mainly Christmas, but then since now I've started my following my calling as a witch and my spiritual work that I do as well, and healing work. So yeah, I kind of lost track of my thought right there. I'm sorry. Okay, so number 5, gift giving, a custom that originated with, hopefully I'm trying not to be turned sideways, a custom that originated with Germanic people, so mainly German at first, include the high quality items that were not too expensive, placing value on the thoughtfulness behind the present instead. And I try to do that still, because it does not how expensive your present is, or how much you paid for it, which is expensive, or any of that. Is like, if you put thought into it really hard and you really you're doing this for this person because you love them, because you want them to know you appreciate them, and that you're happy that they're in your life and everything, rather than, oh, I paid this much money because I have this, and that has no value behind it. I'd rather get something not even bought but made, as long as there's a lot of thought behind it. So that's things I prefer. So hopefully you do too. That's what it's about mainly. It's not supposed to be all about buying the most expensive gift, or out buying someone else, kind of thing. Okay, number 6, caroling, custom that originated also with the Germanic people. It involves a group of people going door to door singing festive songs, also derived from pre-Christian winter solstice. So the Christians also did this in the winter solstice, pre-Christian. That means before the Christians, so the pagans. In the winter solstice, sorry. And dancing was, I What does that say? Okay, I can't read my own writing. Dancing was done to ward off evil. This at first I did not know, but I know a lot of things in pagan religion. Well, not pagan religion, but in the paganism, and stuff back in the day, especially, was to ward off evil. Like even All Hallows Eve, wearing masks and stuff, was to ward off evil spirits. Not really all about the fun, and to keep evil spirits from coming to your door and and bothering you, but not to scare you, because there's many ways to keep evil away. But it is nice to know, and where it comes from and everything, and to carry on the tradition, like I said, to honor your ancestors, which I try to do every day. I wasn't too much into that at first, because I didn't know really where to start, but I just do my best and be like, if they know it's really coming from my heart, my ancestral spirits will appreciate it and will recognize and see, and that's what really matters. So it's not if you do it perfectly, because I definitely am not perfect, and no one is perfect. So, and it was like, to ward off evil spirits and welcome the return of the light. That's what the dancing and singing was done for in the Germanic people and culture, also in just paganism nowadays. Number 7, mistletoe. Druids would gather mistletoe from oak trees to ward off evil spirits as well and bring good luck. So now we do it kind of, kissing your loved one, or like the person you love, and being in the moment, but to know the more behind from, in the past and your ancestors and stuff, it's nice to know, like I said, and to honor that, and to maybe carry on the same traditions or similar traditions to honor them. Okay, so one thing I just started this year, and I still have to finish before Yule is over, in my kids' stockings, which is a mixture between Christmas and Yule too, because it has, derived from back in the day also. Some of that is I took a piece of paper and wrote like a little note or letter or poem, it doesn't really matter, expressing to each person that you love, what they brought to your life, when they came into your life, what they mean to you, and just a nice little thing like that, so they know they're appreciated and they're loved, and what you show every day anyway, within the way you act towards them and you talk to them. But like, it's nice to get this as well in your stocking, additional with whatever little gifts that you might make, which is the better way to go, or buy, and candies, and then the presents. So it adds a little like oomph and more light to the old traditions, and to your Yule or Christmas, your for your loved ones and stuff. So that's what I have started, and I hope this video is not like really boring, but because it's mostly talking, but I don't have a lot of space to do much of anything else. It's a rainy day, it's a dreary day, so I just thought I'd get another video out, and I'm not feeling well anyway, but I'm pushing myself to do this. So thank you for being here and listening to me, and supporting me on my channel, and I hope you continue, and I need more subscribers if possible, so please spread the word for anyone that's interested in witchcraft or learning about it, or in the old traditions, and how to start and how it goes. There's really no rules to it, but there is a lot of background to it that's neat to know, and you can come up with your own traditions, like I said, too. So here is the Yule tradition. I wrote incantation, Yule traditions for pagan families. Wait. Oh, excuse me. Now, Yule traditions for pagan families. This is the little side note I wrote. This is not the incantation. I'm so sorry, but that was funny. That's over here. Okay. if I knew what I was reading or what I wrote. Yule traditions for pagan families. Some of the things they did, like I'm just recapping some of his hunt for a tree, which is also a Christmas and Yule tradition. Craft your decorations, which I do a little bit of that every year. This year I didn't do as much because I had a lot to do and I worked a lot this year and to make sure we had what we needed. So I didn't have as much free time to do it, but it's really neat to, with your family or your friends or your kids, to take, you can go buy those ornaments. Well, I call them witches balls because that's what I use them for mainly. But like ornaments, and you can decorate them any way you want. If your kids just want to decorate it and draw on it or put paint in it and make it really neat, you can do that too. It's a cool like craft and family thing that you can do. I usually make my witches balls, like I say, which these are clear. They don't have anything in them, the ornaments that you buy. And then I take herbs and flowers for different purposes, for whatever purpose I want that for, and I put them inside of it. And then I will put the little thing on there with the little hangy. I had one to show you, but my dog jumped up here and broke it. So be careful, because I do buy glass ones, so I had to get the dog out so I could get it off my bed. And so the dog didn't get hurt. Nobody else got hurt. It wasn't the end of the world, but yeah, it was one of my favorite balls that I made from last year, but I'll make another one. Like I said, you just put the flowers and herbs for the intention you want in there. You can put a little incantation if you want to. I choose not to. I usually just take it, meditate with it, maybe say a few words or an incantation while I'm holding it, and like put the thing on there, wrap it with like twine so that you can hang it, and then decorate on the outside of it like symbols of protection, or for whatever reason, like different symbols for your purpose on the outside of it. And then you hang it on your tree. I have one under my bed because I had an episode where I had, people say it was sleep paralysis, but it seemed like something different, like there was a spirit in my room or something, and it was scary, and I couldn't move, I couldn't talk. It was like it was squeezing and holding me. And ever since I did that witch's bond, stuck it under my bed, that for the protection, I have not had another episode like that since then. So there's got to be something behind that. So I feel like it was something not good. So I wanted it out of my life, out of my room. So that's what I did, which you can do too. There's other things you can, make little satchels with herbs and stuff and hang them around your house or your room, put them on your pillow. Lots of things like that I do all the time as well. So just so you know. But it's a fun activity with your family. Bake Yuletide goodies or Christmas goodies, whatever you want to call them, like cookies, cupcakes. My youngest daughter loves to bake with me. I try to do it as often as I can, but she's had some anxiety issues where she hasn't been as active as she was before. But that's one of her favorite activities to do with me as her mother and with her siblings. So that's another thing you can do. You can decorate them. You can make them from scratch. It's a lot of fun, where you cut out the cookies, you roll them out, cut them out, and then you bake them, and then you decorate them. And it's really fun. I have some video where I've done that as well. I may post it on my channel so you can see it at some point. But it's from years ago, before I started my whole journey as a witch. But still, it was fun because I still did the Christmas thing. So for whatever you believe and whichever you want to follow, or if you want to do a little bit both like me. So read Yuletide stories or Christmas stories. It's always fun to sit around a fire. If you don't have one, just sit in your, around something or the tree or whatever and read, or somewhere comfortable, and read some bedtime stories or Christmas stories or whatever stories you like to read to your children, or have them read to you, which helps them learn how to read as well. So do Yule shoes or stockings. This is what I was talking about, because I didn't know they used to do it with shoes. Old tradition, they used to put gifts and goodies in shoes. I have not done that. I might do it next year. But I do the stockings pretty much every year, which is the same concept, same thing you're doing, putting gifts and candy and stuff that's wrapped, of course, in either the shoes or the stockings so that they can find on Christmas morning. Well, we opened ours on Christmas Eve, but we saved the presents and things till Christmas because my kids have gotten better at waiting. So, honor your ancestors and feast. We have talked about this. Honoring your ancestors in any way you can by lighting candles or making candles or making ornaments or doing, other traditions like the Yule log. Feasting, celebrating our past loved ones and ones that are still here with us, and our ancestors. It's just a lot of fun, and you're getting your family together, you're spending time together, which our ancestors want us to do anyway, because that's what they did. They're very family oriented, and even some of the more, no, I'm not gonna say vicious, but ones that were more like fighters still did this with their families and stuff. So it's good traditions to follow, and you can tweak them to fit your life and your family any way you choose, as long as you're doing and spending time with your family. Also, I put on here, build a Yule altar in order to honor the return of the sun and your ancestors as well. An altar, you can put anything you want, pretty much. I have an altar here, but it's covered with a lot of things that I need to get rid of. It's overflowing. But on most of my altars, I have candles that I have made, ones that I've just bought. Also little crystals in certain areas, and then like little spell bowls or whatever you want to call them, or money bowls. I have a money bowl in here in my room and a spell bowl on my altar in the living room with herbs and different things and flowers or whatever for your certain purpose that you're looking for what you want to happen, what you want to manifest. The money bowls work really well because I put the herbs and stuff in there first and do my little incantation or a little paper and stick it in there, or just say it for what I want. And I have collected quite a bit of money, but of course I have to end up most of the time cashing it out because I need to use it for something important, but it's there when I need it. Same thing as people nowadays doing piggy banks. I just added like herbs and stuff to kind of help with that, to bring in the money and the luck and the stuff like that. So, and I'll do another video on how to make a money bowl as well. Okay, so we're come to the goodwill to all Yule incantation that I put at the end of this for this video. I'm going to show at the very end the things that I got if this video does not cut out, hopefully. I call it goodwill to all Yule incantation. You can put whatever you want. This is what I wrote, or you can copy this. It's fine. I usually don't put my spells out too much because I don't want people like doing exactly what copying exactly what I wrote, but it's fine with this. Peace, love, happiness, and harmony is what I wish for all. May you always have light in your heart and your home. May your biggest dreams take flight on this most beautiful and magical nights. I said nights, it was supposed to be night. This is what I wish for thee. Blessed it be, mote it be. It was spoken, and so it is. And you can say it once or you can say it 3 times. I usually do the 3 because of Hecate that I follow, or one of the goddesses that I believe in and that I give offerings to, that helps me with to come up with ideas for my videos and for my spells and stuff. We work together really well. And so she's like the 3 faces, the mother, the maiden, maiden, mother, crone. Did I say it in the right order? I don't know, but yeah, the 3. So to honor her. And, which I need to do another offering for her. I've been kind of slacking a little bit. Oh, that's other things that I wrote down that I'll do at a later date. So now we will show, we're almost at 30 minutes, so I'll try to wrap it up here. So this is one gift that I received. It's a picture of my family, my boyfriend, and my kids, and his son, which is our kids, all together. For Christmas, well, for Yule or Christmas, it's really nice. And my daughter is the one that made or took this frame and decorated it and put all these things on it for me. So, and it says family, which I love made things more than I do bought things. So they know me so well. And she also made me, my youngest daughter painted this for me since the whole witchy thing, and I really appreciate it. She's done also my sketchbook that I have where I draw, and sometimes she also put like some like a witchy drawing on there. So she really supports me and cares about what I want and my journey that I'm following. And she also made this. I mean, it's just like a cute little frame that she got, and she put a bunch of little crystals and things inside of it, and pearls, which is, it's kind of my good luck charm, I guess, because it has all these good intention crystals and stuff in here. They're really nice for that. And I don't know, I guess let's just go out with a bang and do a tarot reading just to see what we can come up with for this year. And then I will let you go until the next one. I'll try not to wait as long to post videos, but I've been really, really busy. Gotten more busy since I started my channel. So trying to get other things going and keep my family life kind of together too. So busy stuff with new child possibly coming and everything into the family. Being born into the family. Okay. I have not used this deck. I can't find my other deck that I usually use, so I'm going to go for this, but I have used this and had a lot of success for this one too, but sometimes the pictures are a little confusing, but we will try it. I don't know if I should go for the spiritual or the mundane set though, because it comes with 2 sets of cards. I think I'll go with the spiritual, because last time I think I went with the mundane when I used these, which has been a while. And I'm mumbling, sorry. I'm not going to use the book unless I have to. I'm going to go off my own intuition, which I've been doing. I've had pretty good luck with. Hopefully this video will keep going for a little bit longer. So I'm just going to shuffle, close my eyes, because it helps me feel where I need to stop. For some reason, I trust my intuition more when my eyes are closed. I don't know. It's like I can sense more. So I just want like a general reading for the new year. And that just kind of fell out. I didn't mean it for it to. I usually don't do it that way. But if it falls out, it falls out. I usually just stop where I feel like I need to stop. Okay. So we're going to do, I think, 3 cards because it's easier than doing more. Maybe at some point I'll do more, but since it's the end of the video. Okay, I've got one. And I felt like drawing it from the bottom, so that's what I did. I don't question it, I just do it. When I feel it's like, go now. It's like a feeling. It's like I keep going this like, okay, stop. Draw from the top or bottom, it'll tell me, or sometimes from the middle, and it says now, and that's what I do. So one more card, because if you question yourself, then it's going to be a big issue. Well, 2 more fell out, so we're going to go with that, just because that has happened before, and it actually made a lot of sense once I read it. Okay. I'm not really doing upside down cards or anything, because these are really not, I don't think, made for that. But in the book, it does have a version for that. I mean, explanation for that if that happens. But we're going to go straight forward with it. I'm going to show each card, and I'm going to try to describe what I see in the card and what I feel. So bear with me. Okay, we're going to go with, this is the 7 of Air. And some of the pictures, like I said, are confusing to me. And if you disagree, you can put in the comments what you think it means as well. I appreciate constructive criticism and, you know, just you trusting your intuition. And if it tells you something, maybe you're meant to tell me. So, this, I don't know. I'm trying to think. Those things kind of look like coins. I don't know what that means exactly. And it looks like it's in outer space and there's a planet, but it's like a yin yang symbol. So that's good and evil, or like bad and good kind of thing. Balance. So maybe it's about finding balance between the two, and then you know, you will become more financially stable if you balance the two and not go too much one way or the other. You have to have a little bit of both. I don't know of you know, because there's always going to be bad with the good and good with the bad. There's not going to just be one. So looks like there may be some gain in the future, but only if you learn to balance between the two of these. And this one, for whoever resonates with too, as I read, is the Five of Earth. Some little magical gnome creatures here, and it looks like a secret, maybe forest and waterfall. So I would say it has something to do with the magical part and aspect in the universe and in nature, and listening to it and getting closer to that side, and then you will find maybe what you're looking for or the help that you're seeking from this, to trust yourself as well, but also to reach out when you need to and look for certain signs and things from from the mystical, magical side. And you know, they're out there trying to help you and to help you see, in general, I feel like in most cases that life is not that bad, and that there's always a way to get what you need, and then they will help you, but you have to trust and have faith, and you have to believe in it and in them for this to come to pass. So yeah, they're always there, whether you see them or feel them or not. You just got to tap into it. This one is Mother of Air. I hope I'm not confusing you guys with any of this, like it's not making sense. I'm hoping it's making sense to somebody. A lot of times when I read, it doesn't quite make sense to me until after I finish and then think about it for a minute, or like I kind of meditate over the cards. I don't just put them away right away. This looks more like books being tossed around. There's like, I don't know, like it could be a magical thing too, like she's wielding her power and showing her strength, and that you know, but also it could be that knowledge is the way to get this strength. You need to maybe study more, or you know, research more, and just, you know, to learn as much as you can before you actually start the magical part, because it's not all about spells and stuff. You know, you need to know how to use it, how to harness the power and use it without it getting out of control, and without and for it to work exactly. And you have to put in work to it as well. You can't just expect the magic is going to give you everything. You have to work for it, meet them halfway pretty much. So it's not going to be handed to you, but it is there, and you will find a lot of strength and power if you follow it and learn as much as you can, which I'm doing right now. I don't do as many spells as I thought I would as a witch, because I'm constantly studying, constantly researching, because I feel like I need to know more. I should know more before I do more in-depth stuff and bring more. I try to bring that knowledge to you too, so that you can be informed as well. And you're welcome to research behind me. And if you find something different, post it. I mean, put it in the comments or whatever, or if you have your own channel, I mean, I encourage that as well. But I will read your comments if you comment. If not, that's fine too. And I'll try to answer. So the circle. So this has like a wizard or a witch and spirits coming up. It's like a ritual sort of thing, looks like. They're there to help, and you know, you have to believe and trust that they're going to help you, and do your part as well of the ritual or spell, and just practice, practice, practice. And to me, the most of this reading has been more about the spiritual and magical in a way, but also that you will bring forth what you desire and what you need. Only what you need. If you don't need it, it won't come to you regardless. If you follow these steps and do these things, to become a more powerful, more enlightened magical practitioner and person in general. And yeah, that's what I get from this reading. I don't know, it was a little unusual because I'm not used to using these cards as much as I am the other ones, so I'm gonna look for that deck so that next time maybe I can do a more in-depth reading that makes more sense to you. But I did pick the spiritual or magical set, not the mundane one, so it's more about the spiritual side and magical side of the tarot, so, and of life. So yeah, that's what I get from that. Please like, subscribe, but absolutely no pressure. Take care of yourself, drive safe. It's really wet out there. But anywhere you're at, because it could be snow, whatever, just be careful and have a safe, wonderful, magical evening. And like I said, if you could subscribe, hit the like, it helps me so much with my channel. And if you have any ideas of what might make my channel better, I would like to hear that as well. Or if you want to share any magical things, magical practices that you do that you would like me to know or want me to try on a video, you may post those in the comments below as well. So until the next time, I will see you on the next one, and have a wonderful, safe, magical evening. Bye.